everyone, welcome to Diana's Table. Today I'm going to be making lemon cheesecake, which doesn't require cooking in the oven and is frozen, so it's really quite refreshing and can be served on hot summer days. I usually serve this for lunch or brunch when I have my girlfriends over, and they all love it. And actually, I'm doing this menu today because one of my best friends, Kyuhan, had asked me to put this recipe on my YouTube channel. So I hope you'll join me, and let's get started. Here I have 3 packets of Zek cracker that I use. You can use ginger snaps or any kind of cracker you prefer. Let's I'll transfer the ground up crackers into a bowl. Make sure it's really finely ground like this. To the cracker base, I'm going to add some butter and peanut butter. I'm using crunchy peanut butter because I like to have the crunchiness in my crust, but you can use creamy peanut butter, or you can actually even use almond butter. Almond butter is as good. And you mix it together. Transfer the cracker mixture with butter and peanut butter into a pie pan. I like to use a pie pan that is removable in the bottom, so it's easy to take it out later. So I'll use 2 different sizes. This is kind of a nice size to take it as a gift. Take a glass or any kind of dish that you have with the flat bottom like this, and start to push down, pack down the cracker to make sure that it evenly spread and goes into every nook and cranny. So it's nicely well packed in the bottom. I'm going to put it in the freezer while I make the filling for about 20 minutes. It'll make a very nice crunchy pie crust. We take 2 pieces of gelatin sheets, put it into half a cup of water. Let it soak a little bit. And when it becomes very soft, I'm going to put it over heated water, melt it until it's completely dissolved into the water. We need 2 egg yolks. So let me take the egg yolks out. We put in 2 packets of cream cheese, 2 small plain yogurt. Please follow the order of the ingredients that I'm putting in. It's important so that you can make sure that the cream cheese and yogurt gets mixed well first. 120 milliliters or cc of lemon juice. Please use fresh lemon juice, not the ones that come in a container. Makes a whole lot of difference in taste. Mix well. Put in 2 egg yolks. Look how beautiful the color already is, turning very lemony. Put in the sugar. I have 200 grams of sugar here. You may not want to use all of the sugar. Depends on how sweet you like your cream cheesecake to be. I recommend about 200 grams, which is a little bit less than 1 cup of sugar. Put in a little bit at a time to make sure that sugar is dissolved completely. Lastly, I'm going to add the gelatin sheets that has been melted in half a cup of water. Again, add a little bit at a time. Make sure that this gelatin water is cool before you add it to the mixture. We need to whip up with fresh cream, about 500 milliliters of fresh cream. Pour it in. Please excuse the noise, it's going to be quite noisy. Now that you have the whipped cream forming nice peaks like this, I'm going to add the mixture a little bit at a time. Fold it in. Make sure it's all evenly mixed. Just to make sure, sometimes it helps to use the blender for a few seconds more, just to make sure that all the mixture is well blended. Once the filling is ready, take the pie crust out from the freezer. Now you can fill it with the filling. If you tap it down a little bit, a couple times, it will settle evenly. Usually I have leftover filling because I'm just using medium-sized pie and a small-sized pie pan. So if you have a nice container like this, I like to just freeze this simply with just the filling, and you can top it with fruit later. My husband actually likes this way best. He doesn't like the cookie part of the pie. So I had this cheesecake in the freezer overnight. I made it yesterday in order to save time. I show you how I take it out and plate it. Put it over the... Looks really wonderful, doesn't it? The question is how I move this over to the cake dish. The cake dish is a little bit too small for this pie, but perfect. Depending on the season, you can top the cheesecake with strawberries or whatever fruits that you prefer. Today I have blueberries and raspberries and kiwi. So let me show you how I top it. This really actually makes a wonderful gift, housewarming gift you can take to your friends. I'm using golden kiwis because it kind of reminds me of nice lemony taste. I will add the blueberries. I actually froze the blueberries as well because the pie itself is really nice and cool, right? See, as you would any kind of things. With the leftover filling, I also froze the filling in the freezer in a glass dish like this. It makes really nice single serving dessert. So I just top it with all the fruit that I have. I chopped the kiwis. You can also use mangoes. Mangoes really make a wonderful topping for this. Then of course add some blueberries, raspberries. Now it's all ready. You have really refreshing summer cream cheese. Let's try it.